Welcome back to another episode of Delicious. These are the ingredients that you'll need for creating the most spectacular vegan meat and grits with southern cream sauce. Beyond Italian sausage, soy chorizo, polenta, or you can use white grits, almond milk, a healthy portion of mushrooms, half a white onion, chopped parsley, garlic, vegan cheddar cheese, vegetable bouillon, vegetable broth, ricotta cheese that is vegan, salt, and for your spices you're going to need ground garlic, chili powder, cayenne pepper, and paprika, and of course olive oil. You're going to need 2 pots and 1 pan for creating this spectacular meal. Your first pot will be for your polenta, your second pot will be for your sauce, and your pan will be for your mushrooms, onions, and sausage mix. To get started with making our grits, or yellow polenta in this case, I'm adding olive oil to my pot, yellow polenta, or you can use white grits. I've also got my almond milk, 1 cup of almond milk going in, 1 cup of vegetable stock, and a teaspoon of salt. I've turned this up to a medium-high heat. I'm going to give it a nice whisk. We're just going to let the temperature rise. I'm going to add my lid. Keep checking back and stirring on occasion. While my grits is on the go, let's get started on our creamy southern sauce. I'm adding almond milk, 1 cup, half of my vegan ricotta cheese, a teaspoon of vegetable bouillon, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and 1 tablespoon of paprika. We're going to let that heat right up and give it a stir. I'm going to turn the heat down now to low and let that keep cooking. It's time to add our ricotta into our grits, and then I'm going to give it a nice whisk. Just going to add a touch of vegetable broth into the bottom of my grits pot, just so that it does not stick to the bottom. And I'm going to close it up again. All right, so just mixing in and whisking in the little bit of vegetable stock that I added to the bottom. It's looking very good actually, and I'm just going to now let it get fluffy with the lid on. I think I'll use the big pan. In our pan, I'm going to get started on our protein section, well, and fungi as well. But we are going to add olive oil and then garlic and onions to a nice hot pan. My sauce has reduced nicely, and I'm going to add some cheddar cheese now. Just to add a little bit more thickness and cheesy goodness to this beautifully spicy vegan sauce. My pan is nicely hot, and I'm going to add my onions, some garlic, and my mushrooms. I'm going to let that saute nicely. I've just added a little bit more almond milk to my sauce after adding the cheddar cheese and letting it melt down. was a little bit too thick, so I've just added some almond milk just to give me the consistency that I desire. And that is looking like a beautiful, beautiful, thick and creamy southern sauce. Oh wow, that is good. You've got to try it now. Good kick, fuck. Woo! It's that badass burn at the end. It's so good.
It's delicious. It's fucking so good.
My sauce is perfect, so I'm going to turn it off and set it aside. Mushrooms, garlic and onion have sauteed beautifully. They're not done completely, but I'm going to push them to the side, and I am going to add my Beyond Meat. And here we go. First time for me, virgin at this, cooking Beyond Meat. Let's see how it cooks. So browning it, and you just give them a little flip. And I'm using a spatula because they're very delicate. So if I were to use tongs, I feel like it's going to make them fall apart. And then give the mushrooms a little turn as well, so they won't burn. But it's looking oh so delicious. My mushrooms, onion and garlic are ready to come off. So I am going to put them into a bowl, and then I'm going to put my chorizo in this space and start cooking it. And then we're done. Chorizo. This is ground chorizo. Just going to take it out of the casing. It's not that spicy. I did give it a taste. And our vegan meat is ready to come off of the stove. We are ready to plate. Vegan polenta or grits. A simple way to plate an exquisite meal. Mushrooms, onion and garlic. Making a tower over here. Press that down. And then I added all my vegan meats on top, and I'm just going to slip that out. Add my beautiful southern sauce. Creamy, vegan, southern goodness with roughly chopped parsley. And there you have it, a delicious vegan masterpiece.